I just watched. I just watched the video. Like, okay, never mind. Okay, so over the years, uh, I have noticed changes, total different differences between generations. Okay, so you got the boomers, the stereotypical older guys, 56 Buicks, stay off my lawn, those kind of guys, AARP and all that. Okay. Then you've got Gen X and then Gen YZ, blah, 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 blah. I'm proudly a part of Gen X. So, this is what I remember from my youth. And Gen X, I've seen these videos that say Gen X is different from different generations. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. But and, it's all about perspective. Like this and this, everything in between. Yes, we are different. Those born between like 69 and 80, 82 or whatever. Everything is arbitrary. Remember that? And so I grew up, we had a big box TV in the living room. It was heavy. Wood frame, it was heavy. No shit. Back in the day, we only had 3 channels. No joke. It was Channel 6, 10, and 13. And at the end of every broadcast day, they would shut it down. Seriously, I remember. That's how old I am. I remember that. Damn. So anyway, and my parents had HBO, and I would sneak out every night, even on school nights. I didn't give a shit. I hated school. I would watch the bad movies, the R-rated movies on HBO. We're not talking, I almost said the word. No, never mind. Porky's, the R-rated movies. Porky's, 9.5 Weeks. Things like that. I'm like, these movies only showed like 10 seconds. 10 seconds of nudity. I'm like, and that, but no, seriously, it took maybe 20 seconds or less of nudity for a movie to get an R rating. No joke. And I'm like, really? This isn't an adult movie. Whatever. Anyway, Gen X was built differently. We were the latchkey kids. Okay? We came home, like, hey, you found the key under the doormat? Oh, no. No one could look there. We let ourselves in. Hey, a stranger came to the door. No, no, probably, probably not a good idea to let them in. Get out of here! My dad said, no, I should go get my shotgun and, well, never mind. Well, I'm sure that's true with some. Well, with my dad, I'm surprised he didn't say that. But no, Gen X is a we most of us. I'm not speaking for everyone. Most of us, we sat down in front of the big box TV. Like we watched Saturday morning cartoons. Other than that, we didn't give a damn. Yeah, you know, what else is going on in the world? We didn't care. It's like leave that up to the adults. We didn't think beyond our generation. We didn't even think about the idea of a generation. You know, we saw the other kids and we copied what they did because we thought, like, hey, that's normal. That's what kids did back at the time. Things got more complex. Like, kid, this kid around the corner, his name was Chris. I'm not going to say his last name. Could have easily been his first name. My age, his family, I don't know what his family did, but they could afford anything. Anything and everything. I went to his house. He had an older brother and a younger sister. And he had Star Wars everything. Everything. You know, I'm thinking, I guess his dad was a lawyer, and his mom was, I don't know what. But, like, he had, I was so jealous of him. And so, people like to crap on all these generations. But, I haven't this is what I have noticed. Not many people have crapped on Generation X. Why is that? Because we know how to live. We are in tune with the real world. We don't make excuses for how we were raised. We've been there. We know how we were raised. Like we know how the world is. We don't need to be lectured by any news outlet or any textbook. We don't need that. We have been there. Okay? I don't listen to CNN or any news outlet. The kids in America, that's what I call them, we were there. We didn't need to be told. We observed adults. And we learned from their mistakes. And we were like, oh, hey, I don't want that. I want a better life. And so now that we're older and we see these kids, Gen Z and Y, or whatever you would call it, these weird terms for a new generations. whatever. You need to visit the old school. We will tell you what the world was like, and you could ask us about our parents and grandparents. We know, some of us know what they were like. So it's a generational thing. I know what my dad was like, for the most part. His parents, somewhat. It's about learning about the past. You can learn a lot from it. It might determine the future. But the thing is, are you willing to learn about the past and the future? Or do you not care about anything? I see people, they're stuck. They got their nose in their phone and all that. What do you want to learn about the world? Uh, you know, uh, it's linear. It's linear, and yet maybe not so much. What do you want to learn about the human race? What do you care about learning about the past? I love many things about the past. Literature, music, especially like the 1800s, the mid 1800s until about 1980s. Are you willing to learn? And these days, it feels like most people don't want to learn about anything. They just go about what they hear in the media. And Gen X is like, they give a middle finger. They're like, we're smarter than that. And that's why I have so much respect for Gen X.